came on strong like lemon chamomile.
Yep, and another thing that we like a lot better in Rock Band is the solos. Like when you have a guitar solo, it shows that you're having a solo and you get points.
Well, in Rock Band now you've got drum solos and bass solos.
Right. And in this, it never tells you when there's on a solo. And this is Guitar Hero. I mean, it should have solos.
Yeah, I mean, they put the battles in, but there's no solos. Definite minus. Another thing, alright, this is just, there's too many Spanish language songs. I mean, there's at least like 5 or 6. And I mean, though one of them is the Mars Volta, you could have taken another Mars Volta song that I would have liked a lot better. I mean,
absolutely.
And then seeing like, it is funny to see Ozzy sing La Bamba, but come on, it's La Bamba.
I mean, you could sing La Bamba, but the songs, it's just, there's so many of them, and it's most, I mean, I'm not going to sing a Spanish song. I understand Spanish speakers would, but they should make a Spanish localized version.
And while we're on the thing of vocals, the vocals are so much harder in this game. I mean, I'm not a vocalist and I'm not a great singer, but when I play on Rock Band, if I'm playing on easy, I can do pretty well. I mean, I can get hundreds on a lot of songs, and even on songs that are both on Rock Band and Guitar Hero, which is another thing that annoys me.
Yeah.
The same song on both games. I mean, come on, those people have made more than one song. So anyway, I can play the exact same song on Rock Band and get 100%, and I can play it on Guitar Hero and get like a 90.
Well, and that's not just singing. The game is just all around harder.
Yeah, and the difficulty is very uneven. I mean, you can play medium setting, and I'll be getting, you know, 5 stars on everything through most of it, and then all of a sudden I'm playing Van Halen's Hot for Teacher and I can barely make it through the song.
Yep, you're almost
It's just stupid. Another thing that sucks about it, the overall sound quality. The music sounds good and it sounds like the recorded track, but the audience and ambience and everything,
even the studio recordings of the songs on Rock Band, they make it sound like you're at a concert, which really makes a difference. When you're playing Guitar Hero, it just sounds like you're listening to the track. It doesn't sound like you're playing a concert.
Well, and the audience sounds a little more canned.
Yeah, yep.
Definitely. Alright, so some final thoughts on it. Guitar Hero, they put in a music creation tool. That's a great idea. It's a great idea, but it needs work. I mean, you can't do any vocals, you can only do 3-minute songs, and I think you're limited to like 1,200 notes. It's just kind of lame. And then the other cool thing is you can put them online and share them for free. People can download them, rate them, and all that. So you get all this extra content.
Except they have changed it now because they're taking down all the copyrighted content.
Yeah, I mean, people put up the Super Mario theme and the Zelda theme, but they're taking them down right away.
Yeah, which is, the thing about the game is I thought you were going to be able to make songs that actually exist and be able to share them.
You couldn't even put up Happy Birthday.
I know, it's so lame, especially because on PCs when you have user content, they let them do whatever they want. You know, it's user content. You're not paying for this stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, you got this music creation tool, but the stuff all sounds the same.
That
I mean, really, the studio notes and stuff, it sounds like you're listening to synthesized music.
It's MIDI. It sounds MIDI. That's what it sounds like.
The other thing, and this is a big negative, they have more downloadable content, but it's not nowhere near the volume of Rock Band.
Right, and Rock Band
Rock Band, you could rip your first track.
Right,
and play all the music that you bought for the first game you can play in the second one.
Rock Band has more tracks because it has 2 games now, and they've had download content for so long. Now, Guitar Hero has only been out for a very short time, and since you can't use the old song because they wouldn't have bass and vocals, it just makes it so there's so much less content, and they're not selling a lot of the content singly. You have to buy the packs.
They're so proud of having Death Magnetic Metallica album, but you can only buy the full album. You can't buy individual tracks. And the Hendrix pack that just came out, you have to buy the whole pack. You can't buy the individual tracks.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like... A final thought on this is that, in my opinion, Guitar Hero is really much more of a game. Like an arcade game kind of thing, like you're saying.
Yeah, flashy, arcade-like, not a music sim.
No, Rock Band is much more of a music sim. I mean, I think Guitar Hero is made for more like gamers, and Rock Band's made for more like everybody. I mean, it's a real easy. Yeah, it's easy to pick up and play. It's a great party game. Guitar Hero definitely doesn't have that flavor to me.
Yeah, it just doesn't even look. It's just the overall look. It's very
well, and then the whole tour mode and everything. I mean, it's just not set up to like pick up and play easily.
Yep, absolutely.
So, I mean, in all honesty, go ahead and say it.
It's just not even as good as Rock Band 1. That's the thing. Not even the first one. I mean, this is like a downgrade.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you know, it's probably worth the cost of the game and maybe the guitar if you can get one that works right, because there's a lot of good music there, and it is kind of fun to play, especially if you're a Rock Band player and you've already got the instruments and stuff. I mean, you know, I guess it's worth it.
I guess it's worth it, but even, you know, the download content, I don't want to buy it. But if I would rather play them in Rock Band.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so if you're really torn between buying one or the other, if you haven't played one or the other and you want one, definitely go with Rock Band 2. It's definitely worth it. Not only that, then, I mean, you could rent Rock Band 1 and then for $5 more add all those songs to your downloadable content.
Yeah, which is totally worth it. You get so many more songs.
We probably shouldn't be telling people to do that, but you can do it, so go ahead and do it. Until they figure it out.
Well worth it. Get Rock Band. Guitar Hero is just a letdown.
Yeah, it is. Maybe they'll do better next time.
Let's hope so.
Alright.
Right.
Hey man, I don't know what those stupid weirdos are talking about, man. I think we need some more Spanish-speaking songs in there. Orale, you know, muchacho. Hey man, get some, like, maybe some Cheech and Chong in there or something, and some mariachi music. I can shake some maracas around, and you can stimulate some horns or something. I don't know. I can drive around in my lowrider, and, you know, I like to rock out to that stuff because it all sounds the exact same.